Welcome to our video about NBA players who own land in the United States. While many NBA players have invested in real estate, some have taken it a step further and own large plots of land across the country. In this video, we'll take a closer look at some of the NBA's biggest landowners and the properties they own. Before we move any further, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to Ancestry Lands channel for more blazing content. We also want to take a moment to thank our sponsor for the show, everyhomelife.com, where you can get all the items for your household needs. And trust me dog, they got stuff that's banging. Now let's get this cracking. Coming in at number 1. Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal is one of the most successful NBA players of all time, but he's also a savvy real estate investor. Shaq owns a number of properties throughout the United States, including homes in Florida, Georgia, and California. In 2012, he purchased a 3,900 square foot home in Mount Dora, Florida for $235,000. Shaq also owns a 31,000 square foot mansion in Windermere, Florida, which he purchased for $3.95 million in 1993. In fact, he owns so much land that he's been known to joke that he's the world's tallest landlord. Paul Bunyan, you better watch out. Coming in at number 2. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is not only one of the greatest basketball players of all time, but also a successful real estate investor. In addition to building a billion-dollar empire, his heiress owns a 28,000-acre ranch in Utah, as well as properties in Florida and North Carolina. We can only imagine the size of the basketball court on his ranch. With all that land, I hope he can find the court. Forget losing your keys, imagine not remembering where the basketball court is on your own land. Coming in at number 3. LeBron James. LeBron James is not only a 4-time NBA champion, but also a successful entrepreneur and real estate investor. He owns multiple homes in California and Ohio, as well as invested in commercial real estate projects. We bet his real estate empire is as impressive as his basketball skills. Coming in at number 4. Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson is not only a Hall of Fame NBA player, but also a successful entrepreneur and real estate investor. He owns several commercial properties throughout the United States, including shopping centers and movie theaters. We wouldn't be surprised if he opened a basketball-themed movie theater someday. Coming in at number 5. Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen may be known for his basketball career and for relationship to future. Pun intended.
Cold. He cold. She belongs to the streets.
My bad, Scottie. He's also a real estate investor. He owns multiple properties in Chicago and a home in Florida. We wonder if any of his Chicago properties are close to the United Center where he used to play. Coming in at number 6. Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett is a retired NBA player who has made a name for himself as a real estate investor. He purchased an 11,000 square foot home in Concord, Massachusetts for $4.6 million in 2013. We can only imagine the size of his personal basketball court. Coming in at number 7. Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh is a retired NBA player who has invested in real estate and owns a number of properties throughout the United States. In 2018, he listed his 10,755 square foot mansion in Pacific Palisades, California for $18 million. We wonder if he has a basketball hoop in every room. Man, he must take 2 dunks in the bathroom. Coming in at number 8. David Robinson. The General, also known as David Robinson, is not only a former NBA player, but also a successful real estate investor. He owns a 6,000-acre ranch in Texas, which is bigger than some small towns. We bet he could host his own basketball tournament on his ranch. You might have to drive around all the cattle to get to the court first. Coming in at number 9. Chris Webber. Chris Webber is a retired NBA player who has invested in real estate and owns a number of properties throughout the United States. In 2009, he purchased a 7,000 square foot home in Malibu, California for $3.995 million. We bet he has a great view of the Pacific Ocean from his house. Gotta love that California ocean view, baby. We hope you enjoyed learning about some of the NBA's biggest landowners. Who knew that basketball players were also successful real estate investors? We can only imagine the size and scope of their real estate empires. This is why we promote land ownership here on Ancestry Lands, where you don't have to be an NBA player to own land. With no interest or credit checks and down payments as low as $1,000. Owning land can cost you less than a low rider. Go to ancestrylands.com to own some land. Make sure to give this video a like and share. Thank you for watching.